Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to try and finish fixing the Mini. I'm going to try and do it from the top side so I don't have to disconnect anything, don't have to jack up the car. I'm going to pull the strut brace off and try to see if I can reach my hands down there, get the clamp around the one hose that's still connected, and then reconnect the other hose. I have the oil. I went and picked up the oil and the clamps today so I can try and get all that fixed. So let's get it done. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these clamps, just one of those little, twisty clamps that has a screwdriver end on the one side. I'm going to go ahead and take one of those, and I'm going to try and put it, just like this one is, on the oil cooler line on this side. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do that with this one, on the ones that you kind of can't see, way down there. So I don't know if this will adjust enough to see it. But there's two of them down there. One's the one that came off that's in one of the previous videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, so I managed to get the one hose on there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it here, but it's just under the oil filter right there where the light's kind of going now. So you can kind of see the edge of the thing. So I was able to get that all tightened without getting under the car. So the next one I have to get is this little barb there. Underneath this was just a leftover coolant line. The disconnected hose is now kind of underneath. So I just have to try and get down there to get the hose on that barb and then tighten everything down. So here I go. The hardest part of this job is, well, there is literally oil everywhere. Trust me guys, and when I say everywhere, there is oil puddled in my wheel. So I will have to, of course, clean everything up. You can see it's all over the center caps. This is way more metallic to it with all the oil, and there's oil all under the car and everywhere else. So there's gonna be a lot to clean up when all of this is said and done. Until then, alright guys, easy enough. Not even 5 minutes later. So this one went a lot quicker than I think it did, than I thought it would. You guys can see the fitting attached to it. So everything is good. The line there is just a little cover for something else that's under there. And then I just got to move this coolant line back. It's kind of out of the way, so I guess it can actually stay where it is. So got the clamp on that one and the clamp on that one there. So with those two clamps, we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and check the oil and see if the thing will start and see how it sounds. Alright guys, so it is not looking good in there, but I'm going to go ahead and top off the oil and see if I can get this thing back on the map. Also, if you guys know of a good catch can that works really well on the Mini Cooper S's, go ahead and drop a comment below or shoot me an Instagram message or a Facebook message. I'm really looking to get one installed to help keep down kind of like the frothing of the oil that's not from the coolant from the oil mixing. So, thanks again guys. Alright guys, so that is 1 gallon I've put in. I'm going to go ahead and see if it's on the dipstick. I'm going to hope it is. If not, I've got a whole nother gallon to start putting in. This thing only holds about 5 quarts. so hopefully some oil starts appearing soon. Alright guys, so I have added all the oil into the car and it looks like there's enough. It's right at the wear marks, it's at the marks where it's supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open the garage a little bit so I can start the car without suffocating. And I'm going to start it up, see how it sounds, and hopefully it doesn't sound horrible or like it's dead. From there, maybe tomorrow after work I can take it out and wash it and whatnot. But let's go ahead and see how it sounds. Alright guys, so I do know it's a little loud, but I'm going to go ahead and you can see the steam coming off. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can figure out what that is. Alright guys, so the steam's starting to go away. It looks like it's just coming off the headers. Like, you know, leftover residual oil from when the hose originally came off. Until then, the car actually sounds really good. I don't see any more oil dripping or spraying out of the bottom, so we should be good. Alright guys, so I'm still letting this get warmed up. I got most of the oil off the back of the car, but I love the exhaust note on this car right now. Alright guys, so it looks like the car started and seems to be running okay. The ticky noise I'm hoping will go away soon when all the oil finally gets circulated through the oil cooler and everything else. I may have to top off the oil again. The exhaust sounds great like normal. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, take a shower, wrap up for the night. It is like 12:30 in the morning. So I'm sure my neighbors aren't happy with me firing up my Mini in the garage when I've got people that live right above the garage. So things happen. I need to get the car started. My goal is to take a shower right now, head to bed, wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I want to go ahead and throw the front end back on the car because I did pull that all off, you know, even though I didn't need to apparently. So I have to put the skid plate back on, put the bumper support back on, put the bumper back on, and I should hopefully be able to test drive this thing, see how it does, and make sure I'm not losing any more oil, and eventually I'll wash the car again. So I will see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, welcome to day 2 of fixing the car. I should be able to put the bumper on, the bumper support, the bumper, and get the car going today and get it out of the garage. It's day 2 of fixing it, but it is a couple days later because of work and everything else. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here's where I'm at. I just have to attach a couple of things and get that put back on, and then put the bumper back on, and then run some zip ties to get the skid plate on. Other than that, it does run. I'm gonna let it idle in a few minutes while I work on it. Alright guys, so I have re-secured the skid plate with a couple of zip ties because there's no bracket holes right there on the setup. So I have redone that. As you can see, there's still tons of oil under the car, but now that I've got the skid plate on, I can go ahead and reattach the front bumper and take this thing for a test drive. Alright guys, a little bit of an update. I got the car out of the garage, I got the front bumper on, and no more waves. Car's still super glossy. So I gave a quick wipe down. I'm probably gonna have to re-wax the whole car, you know, do a quick detail and wax. But I am going to take it for a test drive and see how it does. Alright guys, just want to give you a little bit of update on the car. I was able to take it for a couple of test drives. I did drive it to dinner. I also just took it around the block a couple times. And there is a noise that worries me coming from cylinder 1 and 2. It could be lifters or it could be more internal. I'm still trying to figure that out. I also broke 2 of the clips on the sides, one of the side skirts, while trying to air out in a spot I always park in, so I'm kind of confused about why it decided to pop today. It was just, you know, maybe there's something in the spot that I didn't see. So that's kind of where we are with the Mini for right now. I spent a little time cleaning up the garage. Tomorrow I am going up with my buddy to help his sister move into a new house. So I'm going to be doing that and hanging out. I might vlog for that. I'm not exactly sure. If I do, you guys will see it. Until then, go ahead, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, just so I can go ahead and get more followers and get more stuff out for you guys. So, have a great day.